There we go. Hey everybody, good afternoon. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Spending time outside if you can. It's nice here, but it's that wind's a little bit chilly. So hopefully everybody's had a good Friday. There we go. Looking forward to the rest of the weekend. It's supposed to stay warm here, so that'll be nice. I know tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day, everybody. It's nice and sunny though, and warm, so can't beat it. It's supposed to, well, I don't know if it's supposed to rain tomorrow. They said there's a chance, but if not, I'll be spending more time out here. So, excuse me. It won't be half bad if like I said, the wind. I'm kind of blocked in here, so I'm not getting it straight on, but it's still blowing enough that it's chilly. So, thank you. How are you this afternoon? Oh, it's way out there. Airplane sounds closer than what it is. So, what you been up to today, Bedger? I'm just happy it's nice out here. Nice enough to get out here and not freeze to death. This is gonna make me cough because it's infused and it always makes me cough. So get your high quick though. Can't complain about that. That one's just like hitting the side of my face and the back of my neck. Trying to get my coffee now. Get ready before I hit this. It's gonna be a disaster. Could have prepared this a little bit better, but you know me, I ain't never got my shit together, so er, yeah, goodness. So anybody got plans for the afternoon or the weekend? There it was. It doesn't matter, does it, every time? Hi. uh, Colin? Caleb? I know I said that wrong. How are you? I'm terrible with names. I know it's probably really warm where Benja is. So, no, it's not bad up. 40s is better than what it has been for weeks now, so it's supposed to get in the 50s. So I can see the ground. Oh boy. Oh, I'm sure. My goodness. Yeah, seems like you gotta be every other race than white to get a job nowadays, so. But at least Trump's trying to fix it. You know, just depends on where you live, really. Hey, Smokey, how are you? Nice to see you. Oh, people tell me I'm racist too, but if anybody could ever tell me the proper definition of racism, I would believe them. I'm not racist, I'm just honest. Just like there was this whole thing where they kept on saying they're only going after black and brown people. ICE is only going after black and brown people. Till you point out the fact that a lot of white people are getting arrested too, and then they want to throw a fit about that. Can't please them. You can't. But what I love seeing now, more and more people are starting to break away from the Democrat Party, and they're like, "This is ridiculous." I've seen people apologizing for falling into their crap, and you know, so I'm not racist. I wasn't raised to be racist. I wasn't raised that. I was raised to believe that everybody was equal, regardless of skin color. Now that don't apply to illegal aliens, though. But we didn't have much of that problem when I was a kid. Not like now, for sure. So they better hope a cop don't roll down there. On the weekends, people go out here to this parking lot in front of the uh, power station because it's in the woods, and they'll do drugs out there. I'm not talking about smoking weed. One night, there was 3 cars over there, and 2 of our local cops rolled into the parking lot, and like 5 minutes later, the whole street was lit up. So, uh, yeah, I'm not sure about other states either, but if you listen to the way that Democrats talk, it's white people are the oppressors, and we've created everything that's wrong with them, and that's why they're so oppressed and can't think, function, do for themselves. It's like with the Save America Act, with what 95% of Republicans and 75% of Democrats wanting it. They can still walk around saying some stuff like it's racist because, and this kills me, minorities can't get their IDs, and women who have been married and changed their name, or women in general, can't get their IDs. So, like, the minority thing, what, you think they're too stupid to go get their IDs? It's the same thing with women. You don't think we've had our IDs, or, since we've been old enough to need one? You can't do shit in America without an ID. You can't own nothing, anything else. I'm not planning for a war, but if one comes, they asked for it. Yeah, that's awesome, Smokey. Like, I'm a veteran. If they want a war, they can have it. They're not going to win, but they can have it. Don't bring it to my door. I don't mess. No, no, it's not anything anybody should wish for. Yes, I know he is. So, but yeah, when you get fed rhetoric for so long, it's easy to fall into it and believe every word you're being told, even though it's crap. I watched Trump and Melania give speech at Fort Bragg earlier. He cracks me up. So, well, that's not a convenient place to start dripping. Snow's melting, and apparently my neighbors don't clean off their porches because it's coming. The water's coming through onto my porch. Oh well, it's fine as long as it keeps leaking where it's leaking. I can see a little bit of grass, but by next week, the end of next week, there will be snow again. Won't be as cold as it has been at all, though, which is nice. Yeah, I get that, Binger. I've been tired of people for a while. I just deal. Yep. I feel that. If I had it my way, I would have like a cabin in the middle of nowhere, like in the middle of the woods, and be perfectly happy. So, just away from everything, except for maybe some animals. Hey, Joe, how are you? Yeah, animals would be good. I'd have to invite Venger over so he could set up his doggy baseball team. I'm okay, thank you. Enjoying the sun and warmth. Well, can't say warmth, but it's warmer than it has been. I know, Venger. Yeah, California's. Hold on, Joe. Let me grab my other phone so that I can, because the sun is kind of hitting that fall ball. Yeah, with the kitty halftime. Well, with the kitty the kitty's seventh inning stretch.
Let's go watch Denver.
Oh,
My fourth.
let's not watch Denver the horse. Let's turn that down first off. I don't know why I didn't do that. And looking at profile picture. Oh, okay. I got you, Gabe. Sorry. You guys coming in all kinds of different screen names. It's hard. I don't know why they didn't just keep the channel names instead of doing this app thing. Oh, that would be nice, have that kind of power. Okay, you gotta get out of the way. Yeah, but they really still can do that with the ad name. Hey, Missy, how are you today? So, it just makes it confusing. It's like somebody has one name and then they completely change it. And I have a lot of people come in and out. So, like, if I don't see you in a while, I might not remember who you are. So, I'll get used to it though. I'm doing better. I'm remembering more people. I have to think about it, but awesome. Well, I'm subscribed, so if you do, I'll pop by if I can. So, yeah. And I can't see your profile picture on this one that I'm using to record. Oh, yeah, it might be. It works either way. You can stick it up there or down there. This is bubble gum. But yeah, it is chilly out here though. I wish I could help you. I don't have a dime to my name. I just gave my sister the rest of my money because I needed garbage bags. What are you doing to make, Gabriel? Hey, JP. How are you? What's that, Missy? Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. When you coming to Michigan? Oh, that's good. You better bring some Long John's with you. It's cold. So, not as cold as it could be for sure, but it's cold. Yeah, okay. It's hard to make me mad. Well, depends on what you say. But for the most part, unless it's complete stupidity, then you're good. Yeah, yeah, Smokey. There is no state north of Michigan. There's the lower peninsula of Michigan and the upper peninsula of Michigan, and then above that it's Canada. So it's the same state, but it's separated by the one of the or two of the Great Lakes where they meet. So that's where the Mackinac Bridge comes in, and it's the longest and tallest extension bridge in on this side of the United States, or maybe even in the whole United States. I love you too, Missy. I've never heard that football term before, unless you're talking about. Oh, I got you. Michigan. State? No. Uh, the Ambassador Bridge isn't as long as the Milwaukee Bridge. The Milwaukee Bridge is, or not Milwaukee. That's the other big bridge here. The Mackinac Bridge is over 4 miles long. So it's the longest. That it is. I don't know. Oh yeah, I know. State sucks ass. I know. um, I have to look and see if I can find the pictures that I took um, from the ground of the Mackinac Bridge, like where you can see the whole structure. I hate going on the bridge though. I've been across it. I've been to Mackinac Island. I've been all over the Upper Peninsula, but that bridge is scary as hell to cross. Like if it's windy or anything, you feel that all that bridge is meant to sway. It's built to sway, and that's good, Gabriel. It move when the weather changes, so it don't collapse. Oh yeah, I know that. Oh, cool, Gabe. I didn't know that. Yeah. Um. But yeah, it's a really pretty bridge. My only thing with it is when you go up there, it doesn't matter what type of time of the year it is. It can be dead middle of summer or winter. And the minute you cross over the bridge, you need a sweater or a coat. Yep. um, Greenfield is where my Greenfield, Ohio is where my cousin used to live, and I went to see her. And we were driving on this back road, and it was like 45. And we come around this corner, and all of a sudden there's this fucking horse standing right in front of us in the middle of the road. She hit the brakes so hard thought we were gonna hit the thing. We didn't, but I I don't know. I the Waffle House is good. I mean, I think the restaurants are worse in Ohio than they are in Michigan. I ate at Bob Evans in Ohio, going to West Virginia, and I got food poisoning from the dinner rolls so bad I wound up in the hospital. Yeah, I like them too. There was one that I went to, they made potato pancakes. So, eh, I typically don't like eating out at all, so I don't do that. Not my thing. So, none of them get my money anymore. I mean, maybe Wendy's every once in a while for my nephew, but oh, really? Now that was a good restaurant. Stewart's, yeah. That's kind of like the Tony's Coney Islands here in Michigan. Um, Pretty much all of them closed, but there's still this one in Grand Blanc. Um, where like they give you so much food, it is impossible to eat it. Like they give you a pound of bacon. If you order bacon, they give you a pound of bacon and like a whole plate of hash browns and like 5 or 6 eggs. It's stupid. What color are they? Because I don't think they're capable of biting you if they're not red ants or an ant with a stinger. Because red ants don't really bite you, they more sting you. Yeah, kinda. They don't really bite though. It's more of a sting. They use venom with their tongues. I know. When I was in basic training, I was doing my uh, weapons certification, and the lane that they put me on the range just happened to have a whole big nest of fire ants, and I wound up playing in them and still only missed one target. Wound up in the infirmary afterwards. I had thousands and thousands of bites all over me, but I got certified, so that was my practice certification. They didn't put anybody back on that lane after that. Yeah, if they're not red, they probably not going to bite you. But they will climb all over you, and they're so tiny that they will get places you don't want them to be. I hear wind chimes. Somebody's got wind chimes. So somebody's got a bike out. Not me. I just seen it pass. How you gonna ride a motorcycle when it's like 40 degrees outside? Well, at least I did that not hit. There, what? at least the roads are clearing up for it. Everything's melting like crazy right now. Like 2 days ago, all the trees were covered in snow, and now there's no snow on any of them. So, hey, Senate, how are you? The birds are out too. That's good. How are the kids? That's good. The weather warm there? See, we're all talking about Ohio, and then Senate comes in. He's the one in Ohio. Oh, fun. So you get the weekend off, huh? That'll be fun. I'm sure they'll have a good time and you'll get to relax. It's colder there than it is here. That's crazy. This weather's messed up. I figured you guys would be like maybe in the 50s since we're in the 40s. You guys are normally warmer than us. Not used to being out in the cold air, and it's got me coughing now. But it feels good. Okay, there you are. Oh, that's a little Cessna. Always with little planes. Big planes usually don't fly around here. We just have a small airport. Like small jets, and I think it's just basically planes that people actually own around here. A lot of them are Cessnas or small kit planes. They also do a lot of paragliding out of there. Parasailing and paragliding. I think that's what they call them. So, and every once in a while we see hot air balloons. But it's got to be like a perfect day in the summer to see a hot air balloon. I seen a hot air balloon crash when I was younger, right into power lines. Luckily, like by the time it hit the power line, the bucket was almost on the ground. So the people got out okay, but it was scary. I couldn't figure out why the damn thing just kept coming down and down at the power line. Like you could hear them trying to make it go higher. Nothing was happening. So. And then like for the 4th of July, they'll take the hot air balloons to the fireworks shows and they'll tie them to the ground. And they'll pay people to float up so far in the basket. So my daughter wanted to do that, but they want like $150. It's like you're not even going anywhere. It's like, no, thank you. Not paying that much money just to float up in the air and sit there for a minute. The girl flies airplanes, for heaven's sakes. So, but by the time she was old enough to want to do that, she was flying airplanes. She started when she was 10, 11 with Civil Air Patrol. So, but I've never had a desire to get into a basket and float up into the air. Uh, then again, I didn't have a desire to do a lot of things I did in the Army, but I did them anyway. I think the thing I liked the least was the zip lines, though. I freaking hate zip lines with a passion. And like all the zip lines, by the time you hit the bottom, they just fling you back up in the air. So it's like, come on, let me off this damn thing. They're like, they always do the equipment trust exercises. So they'll like pull out ropes in the middle of nowhere and just find a rock or a wall and make you put on all your equipment and like scale down the rock or wall. They call them equipment trust exercises. Screw that. I'll trust my equipment when I need it, not when you want me to. I hated that. No, I didn't mind rappelling. That was fun. I loved rappelling. But, like, yeah. Zip lines just they're not my thing. Even when I was a kid, I didn't like zip lines. I was probably 9 or 10 the first time I got on a zip line. And it was the only time for about 6 years after that I ever got back on one. I think I had only been on 2 before I joined the Army because they just, I don't know. I just don't like it. So, did it anyway though. I'd rather like jump out of anything than zip line. So, and I don't like going on boats either. I love fishing and stuff on the land. I'm not a boat person. And I don't really have a good reason. I mean, I don't. I get seasick a little bit, but I think, I don't know. I just don't like it. Now, jet skis, those are a little bit different. I had fun with the jet ski. So, that one is starting to blow straight this way. I did neighbor bake cookies and brought me some yesterday. Like I need cookies. Then no bake cookies, they're my favorite. So she does that around every holiday. It's busy in town today. All the traffic. Time is it? Not even looking at. Oh, that's why people are starting to get off of work. And I'm starting to freeze. I've been sitting out here for quite a while. Since about 1:30, 2 o'clock. So, hi, Thumbelina. Nice to see you. Welcome back, Senate. But yeah, now my fingers are starting to get cold. So, they're going to have a whole mess of trees to clean up when the snow melts, though. Well, good morning. How come you're awake at that time? Or is that normal? Saying good afternoon to everybody else, and it's morning for you. So, goodness. Sorry. Oh, that's good. Yeah. We got people commenting on a few of my videos and posts. But yeah, I wish it didn't get dark so early. Getting longer. But you know, it's not summer yet. I'm ready for summer already. This weather, I'm over it. I don't mind it, but I'm over it. It's been too cold this winter. Like 30 below. A little bit ridiculous. So, okay. It's starting to get windy out here, like windier than it's been. I am in Michigan. I'm really close to Canada. It's cold. I'd rather it be too hot than too cold. I can deal with too hot. So, yeah. And it wasn't bad earlier, but the wind's starting to pick up now, so it's getting colder. See, see the temperature. It's 42. Not bad. Gonna be 45 tomorrow. So better than it has been. But okay. I'm freezing. So I'm gonna get off here and get my butt inside. And I will talk to you guys probably Monday. Love you guys.